And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He got the QB not once, but
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts completes it to Fant on the right side. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Hurts. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check, Panther. Hey.
Here's Hurts to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Seahawks had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Jackson throwing once more. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
After one, 7-0. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Jackson now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And here now come the Falcons. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game. Asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Hurts throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Falcons! Garrett Wilson, 48 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. He's getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point try good by Gano, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Hurts throws on target to Duvernay. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They're going to look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and goal. Hurts looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he gets in. Touchdown. Gus Edwards. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. York ready, and here we go as as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action. Now Jackson.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Jackson will throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime with a bit.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who's just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to them.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Jackson from the shotgun. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is the tight end Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Hurts. Looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Duvernay, 55 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. DK Metcalf and the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there. Able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Final minute now in the third quarter. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That's a nice design there. But sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, and maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On third down, here's Walker. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Fourth quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Duvernay. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Fant. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Rolling to his right. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to the 42, 2nd down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. First down line at the 34 here on third down. Jackson to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to perhaps salt this one away. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. But first down, Hurts. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. The York on now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And Walker once more. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or all like the